I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin all over the place. You had a move up to 19,922 and then immediate whipsaw down to 18,144. Super sporadic price action like we talked about and we expected because of the news that was going to take place today. The Fed announced its rate hike 75 basis points or 0.75%. So they've tightened the money supply. It's going to cost more to buy a house or buy a car or borrow money from the bank. And the market pulled back. However, this is a Bitcoin 2-hour chart. Clearly, you can see that the price action is working in this falling broadening wedge where there's a 68% chance it breaks to the upside. What you don't want to see is the bottom to fall out because this thing will plummet. So if the bulls can turn things around temporarily, short term, could see a move up here to 19,500. Okay, you've got a bunch of resistance up here about 18,714, a little bit more resistance, which is almost a double bottom right here, acting as support. So just make sure, understand how this market works. And there's so much information and so much noise in the market. You've got to ignore it. This is a Bitcoin CME futures chart. Our plan A, is long the breakout to the upside. We talked about this being a 64% chance of a breakout to the downside, but on a breakout to the upside, you're looking to open long positions in the altcoins. Okay, so understand how this works. The bulls need to pull it off here. They need to dig deep and flip this level as support for upside ideas. Now, the news that came out today wasn't amazing. Now, I listened to Fed Chief Powell talk about the dire circumstances that the economy is in with inflation out of control and how they're not going to slow down. They want 2% inflation. They want to reel it all the way back down to 2%. And it's going to punish the less fortunate. It's going to punish the average worker. It's going to punish most of the average Americans because inflation is a tax on the poor and middle class. Understand that if this level is lost and it's getting close, you're looking for prices such as 17,700, 16,000, potentially even $14,000 Bitcoin. And this is the Bitcoin CME futures chart. So pay attention to this idea. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person said, hey, listen, I feel like you guys are angels. I'm dealing with COVID. It's over now. I'm tested negative. Terrible jaw. I've had it going through it. Just to make sure and keep you guys updated daily. That is the best thing, that it just keeps me going, guys. You guys reaching out to me every single day. I read every single note that you guys, every single DM that you guys send me. I read all of them. And this keeps me going. So just to see this person, out of 75 trades, he made 54 winning trades, 21 losing trades, he 3x'd his money based on the trades that he took over the last 90 days. This person, in 2.5 years, he made more than he would have made in 13 years of working a regular job. You do not deserve to be sitting at a desk, computer, assembly line, working for someone else, making them rich. It's time to make yourself rich, period. You've got to break the cycle. Given 60% off and an additional $100 discount to get you in the group today. I've had so many people rejoining the group and joining the group because of the discount. So we're going to continue that. Can help you. I'll change your life forever, period. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorev.net. It pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorev.net. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Every single day, we nail banger after banger after banger. 15%, 17%, 18%, 26%, 27%. Constantly. You'll have the best coins to trade. I'll keep you updated in the group all day long. Today was news fest. And as everything was rolling off the presses, I was updating the group. And that's what I do. This is ES1 exclamation point, and this is S&P stock E-mini futures. And we said, hey, here's resistance, here's resistance, here's resistance, and the price action, if they can't gain this level back and flip it and put in a move to the upside, you're looking for another drive lower, and you're here, you're down here. This is a broadening falling wedge, right? 68% chance this breaks out to the upside at some point. But do you get some type of consolidation here and then slowly this thing works higher, tries to? We've been using the stock market to give us the biggest edge I've ever seen in this market. If you are losing money in this market, there's a problem because you just don't know what to watch. And I can help you with this idea. Okay, so the Fed comes out, 75 basis point rate hike. This has happened 1, 2, this is the third time. The Fed is very hawkish on raising the rates. I'm so freaking excited about our future because we've got the most upside potential out of any one of these crypto assets. I can't even believe the direction that our life has taken, where all of a sudden, 5 years ago, I didn't know any of this. I didn't understand. And now I'm teaching thousands and thousands of people how to create generational wealth because people are going to beginners in our groups. We got 6 groups and they're posting charts and they're learning how to change their future. Generational wealth. Fed, listen, when I listen to Powell talking today, I mean, he's forecasting a raise to 4.6% before slowing down the fight on inflation even happens. And where we are right now, 3%, 3.25%. Again, plenty of room. And they said, hey, we're not going to slow down anytime soon. And also, the Fed is dumping $95 billion worth of assets every single month. This is quantitative tightening. They're going to dump $2.2 trillion onto the market, purposely dumping the market, strengthening the dollar. The largest manipulation you can see is right in front of us, and it's happening by the United States government. Now, October has been a particularly green month. It's been pretty good. You've had 2 red months out of multiple green months. So, will we see a green October? Now, there's still 9 days left in the month, but it's possible after September into October, you see some green money-making altcoin profits. March the 6th, I post this, and I said, hey, the economy in the United States is really in uncharted territories. March the 6th. Think about how long ago that was. The Fed has to be careful how quickly they raise the rates. The gas prices, the food prices are going to continue higher. This hits the low wage earners the hardest. So I've been studying nonstop, and I'm going to continue to share everything I learn with you. I don't want to dismiss the economic conditions in the United States or the world. It used to be all in crypto. That's all that mattered. Probably you're tuning into this channel and you're thinking, why is this guy talking about the stock market so much? Because the coin is following the stock market. You have to understand a lot of these basic and advanced ideas on a global traditional markets level in order to empower you to change the game financially for yourself forever. So the Fed's own economist warns of a severe recession from Chairman Powell's rate hikes. This is not a bunch of good news today at all. Billionaire co-founder David Rubenstein is talking about, hey, they could raise the rates 100 basis points and it would shock the market. But they did just raise, when I say just, they've done it for the third time in a row, 75 basis points or 0.75%. It costs more to buy a house. It costs more to borrow money. It costs more to buy a car. The Federal Reserve is continuing to jack the rates up and dumping on purpose the market through quantitative easing and dumping the market based on quantitative tightening, where $95 billion is being dumped in the market. They're dumping the stock market on purpose to strengthen the dollar. If we go over here to the dollar, this thing is mooning. You've got this beautiful cup and handle. This is like bull market season. You got cup and handle breakout. The measured move is up here. I mean, you're going to run into some resistance at this level. And I'm not saying it's going straight here, but the measured move will punish stocks and crypto. So this is a point in our crypto career where we have to manage risk. We have to be smart. Don't throw a bunch of money at this market if you don't know what you're doing, and if you're bullish, because the market is being forced to retrace by the United States government. And so understand how not to lose money in this market. So the Fed is preparing for another large rate increase. This is from earlier. Federal Reserve, they're going to deliver the third straight supersized interest rate at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. and that did happen. The central bank is widely predicted to raise rates by 0.75 of a percentage point, and they did. Central bankers have raised these rates. Business activity is slowing in response. It's not falling off a cliff. Employers continue to hire. Wages are rising. Inflation has remained stubbornly quick. Fed officials have tried to drive home in recent speeches they're serious about getting the price increases under control. There's a shortage of supply. You look at a lot of these houses right now. I'm looking at the market and I'm looking at picking up another house, and there's just a supply shortage. And so a lot of these prices are stuck at high levels. At the end of the day, there's very little that can be done. I mean, they have to come out, and they did, hawkish about the economy. Hawkish is an aggressive state that's taken by the Fed and alludes to the fact that, hey, we're going to take this serious, and we're essentially going to punish the middle class America, the working man. Right, and so that's where we're at. Now, the altcoin market cap, total 2, falling wedge, 68% chance at some point breaks higher. But right now, you see you're down here at the lower trend line. So, again, you're going to get 68% chance that this breaks out to the upside. Right, so understand when that happens, you get good altcoin trading for the spot longs. But the whole time, you have to be able to trade this market both ways. You have to. And so understand that when you get down here, there's a double bottom. There's good support right here. So do you get that double bottom here and then break out higher? Okay, so we use this altcoin market cap, total 2. We use a bunch of different charts in order to figure out when the market is going to turn around. And we don't need huge turnarounds. We just need turnarounds to trade. So if you're looking at spot long positions, you're looking at this level right down here, $473 billion as far as the altcoin market cap, the total 2 is. And you can make a ton of money in this market based on these ideas. I quit working in a bear market because I understood a small percentage of what I'm teaching. There are a lot of people in this market that are too busy to keep an eye on this market like I am and my team. But I can help you. I'll keep you up to speed on all of these updates and ideas immediately. Ethereum. We talked about Ethereum being in first a rising broadening wedge. Now, after the break to the downside with some volume, you've got a falling wedge. So you got your high, your low, your lower high, your lower low. Now you're looking for a lower high and potentially then a lower low. So if you understand how this price action moves, and it moves in waves, you can make a tremendous amount of money. The money is made in the middle. It's not about nailing the bottom, the absolute top at all. So Ethereum needs a bounce here and a move to the upper trend line. But if this thing doesn't break out, I mean, potentially you're opening up short positions here. You can go over to Kucoin. There's a link in the description. Gem pick bangers. Also 3x shorts and 3x longs. And you could, 3x long this way and 3x short right here. And you can make a ton of money in this market. It's not that hard. Draw some simple patterns. I've got an admin group who cares about everybody succeeding, and we kill it every day. Go over to Crypto Panic, and so it's Crypto Panic website, and you can see all the news, all the YouTubers